Hello and welcome to CAT 4884 Security Methods and Practice. In this session, we will continue talking about the ethics and codes. In addition, we will get to know some of the professional organizations and the federal agencies supporting information security. Ethics puts a huge responsibility on the shoulders of information security professionals, and IT's responsibility um, that governs ethical behavior in the workplace. Professional programs should be developed to train companies' employees uh, the code of ethics for the company and for the community they are serving. Some professional societies and certification agencies assist businesses to establish their code of ethics but don't have the ability to ban violators from practices in the field. This slide shows the 10 commandments of computer ethics, which addresses computer use as a tool to steal or harm other people's computer work. It also addresses snooping and interfering with other employees' computer files. Um, Again, this is not set in stone, but those are at least, some of the concepts that, an information security can start with in the company and then build on that. So the 10 commandments of computer ethics from the Computer Ethics Institution or Institute um, will talk about the use of a computer to harm other people. Um, so you are not supposed to do that. You are not supposed to interfere with other people's computer work and not to snoop around in other people's computer files, not to use a computer to steal, not to use a computer to bear false witness, not to copy or use proprietary information or software for which you have not paid, not to use other people's computer resources without authorization or proper compensation, not to appropriate other people's intellectual output, um, to think about the social consequences of the program you are writing or the system you are designing, and to always use a computer in ways that ensure consideration and respect for your fellow humans. Uh, the other thing that we need to consider is the cultural differences in ethical concepts. With regards to computer use, differences in cultures cause problems in determining what's considered as ethical and what's not in other countries. Studies of ethical sensitivity to computer use reveal the individuals that use computers of different nationalities have different perspectives on ethics. Difficulties arise when one nationality ethics or ethical behavior contradicts with that of another national group. If we look at the ethics in education or ethics and education, we know that employees must be trained and kept aware in a number of topics related to information security, not the least of which is the expected behaviors of an ethical employee. So we cannot penalize an employee without even training them on what's wrong and what's right. And this is one of the most important things to perform in a company, which is training employees. Training is the most important factor. This is especially important in areas of information security as many employees may not have the formal technical training to understand that their behavior is unethical or even illegal, unacceptable. So again, if they don't know we cannot penalize them. They have to understand the consequences of using technology or the computer for these purposes. So proper ethical and legal training is vital to creating an informed, well prepared, and low risk system user. Deterrence is the best method for preventing an illegal or unethical activity. Laws, policies, and technical controls are all examples of deterrence. However, it's generally agreed that laws and policies and their associated penalties only deter if three conditions are present. Fear of penalty, which depends on the size of the penalty that you are going to impose on the employee. The probability of being caught, not being afraid of being caught, and the probability of penalty being administered. Yeah, we imposed the penalty, but we didn't follow up with that penalty to make sure that it's being uh, implemented on that employee or uh, being executed. So we have to make sure of these three to make sure that policy is being followed. A number of professional organizations have established codes of conduct and or codes of ethics that members are expected to follow. Codes of ethics can have a positive effect on an individual's judgment regarding computer use. Unfortunately, having a code of ethics is not enough because many employers do not encourage their employees to join these professional organizations. It's the responsibility of the security professionals to act ethically and according to the policies and procedures of their employer, their professional organization, and the laws of the society. There are also code of ethics in educational institutions that addresses plagiarism and cheating, and it's the responsibility of the students to check what's ethical and what's not. In educational institutions, there are consequences of being suspended or expelled from the school, in addition to permanent reputation damage if the codes of ethics were broken. Some examples of professional information technology organizations are the Association of Computing Machinery, ACM, is a respected professional society originally established in 1947 as the world's first educational and scientific computing society. The SEM's Code of Ethics requires members to perform their duties in a manner appropriate to ethical computing professional or profession. The code contains specific references to protecting the confidentiality of information, causing no harm, protecting the privacy of others, and respecting the intellectual property and copyrights of others. International Information System Security Certification Consortium is a non-profit organization that focuses on the development and implementation of information security certifications and credentials. The Code of Ethics put forth by the Information Security System Security certification is primarily designed for information security professionals who have earned a certificate from the organization. This code focuses on four mandatory canons: protect society, the commonwealth, and the infrastructure, act honorably, honestly, justly, responsibly, and legally, provide diligent and competent service to principal and advance and protect the profession. The System Administration Networking and Security Institute, or SANS, is also a professional organization with a large membership dedicated to the protection of information and systems. SANS offers a set of certifications called the Global Information Assurance Certificate, or GIAC. Actually, if you click on any of these icons, it will take you to the home page of those organizations. More examples of professional organizations that we have: the Information Systems Audit and Control Association, which is a professional association with a focus on auditing, controlling, and security. Although it does not focus exclusively on information security, the Certified Information Systems Auditor, or CISA certification, does not contain many information security components. The Information System Audit and Control Association also has a code of ethics for its professionals. It requires many of the same high standard for ethical performance as other organizations and certifications. Fifth one is the Information System Security Association, which is a non-profit society of information security professionals. Primary mission of the association is to bring together qualified information system practitioners for information exchange and educational development. The association promotes code of ethics similar to the other organizations. In addition, we have non-profit organizations that are federal agencies, such as the Department of Homeland Security, which was founded in November 2002. The department is made up of 5 divisions, and the department mission is to protect the people as well as the physical and informational assets of the U.S. And we have also the Federal Bureau of Investigation, National Infrastructure Protection Center, which was established in 1998 and serves as the United States government's focal point for threat assessment, warning, investigation, and response for threats or attacks against critical U.S. infrastructures. A key part of the National Infrastructure Protection Center efforts is to educate, train, inform, and involve the business and public sector in information security as National Infra Guard program. The program was established in January of 2001. The National InfraGuard program began as a cooperative effort between the FBI's Cleveland field office and local technology professionals. Another key federal agency is the National Security Agency. The NSA is the nation's cryptologic organization. It coordinates, directs, and performs highly specialized activities to protect U.S. Information systems and produce foreign intelligence information. The NSA is responsible for signal intelligence and information system security. Oops. And the fourth organization is the U.S. Secret Services, is a department within the Department of the Treasury. The Secret Service is also charged with the detection and arrest of any person committing a U.S. federal offense related to computer fraud and false identification. This represents an extension of the original mission of protecting U.S. currency related issues to areas of communication fraud and abuse. So with this, that will be all for this session. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask or email, and I will be more than glad to assist you. Thank you and have a great day.